What's happening, y'all? So I'm actually checking out Facebook. I was checking out my content, seeing how it was performing on my business page, and I happened to glance through one of these groups that I like to post in that got over 100,000 people in my local area. And I noticed this guy, he posted a picture, which I'm gonna show you right here. He's offering $20 to mow your lawn. First service is $20. He is getting crucified in the comments. I ain't gonna go through all the comments, but of course you run into other business owners that are like, why are you doing this? This takes money out of the family's mouths that's trying to support their family by charging $20 for service. And he's commenting back on almost every person who makes a remark. It's like, that is just for the initial service. That don't mean it's going to be a future price of that. It's like, I'm really just trying to get my Google reviews up. And I was like, my thought process on it. I see the marketing behind it. And one person said a comment that said, I look at it like this. He can spend $40 in marketing, or he can charge $20 and let the client market for him. And it actually can be, organic marketing. My opinion on this is, I never offer free services to get a review. Reason being is against Google's policies. Google don't like you trying to give somebody a free service, free product for a review. It's basically, it's not real. Basically, it's manipulated. You're manipulating the consumer's opinion to give you a review. So it's not organic. It's not truly how they feel. You gave them something to give them that opinion on your business. Of course, they're going to give you a 5-star review if you mowed their lawn 3 times free or something crazy. So that's manipulation, and it's not organic to consumers. So consumers will look at the business and assume, oh, it's this great company, etc., etc. But in reality, those reviews were manipulated. I love using Google. I get like 95% of my clients reach out to me because of my Googles. Of course, I got a website. Of course, I got Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, Nextdoor. I'm rolling with, I'm talking about. I got an 18 wheeler, baby. we crushing over everything. We trying to put ourselves anywhere that we can allow ourselves to be online for free. It gives opportunity to make an impression on consumers. I feel like there's consumers for what you offer everywhere. I feel like there's ages that use specific platforms. Some of my clients have found me on Instagram. Some clients have found me definitely on Google, my Google business. And then people find me on YouTube. They found my business on YouTube. Some people that definitely find me on Nextdoor. Some find me on TikTok. There's different age groups that are on specific platforms. They also find me on Pinterest. I'm on all those platforms because I don't know exactly where my ideal client is really hanging out at. So at the moment, I'm gonna just diversify as much as I can without burning out. I'm duplicating my content to go across multiple different platforms, and hopefully it reaches the right person sees it and they reach out. But that's my form of organic marketing. But yeah, what he's doing, they're crucifying him about the pricing. And of course he ran into this. This was the first problem he had. He started seeing comments that said, I reached out to you 2 weeks in a row. I called you, I texted you, I even emailed you, and I haven't heard back from you. What that means is, so many people are trying to redeem that offer that he said. $20 for the initial cut. That's crazy. Somebody gonna be walking him into some crazy jungles, and he's gonna be over there all day and night trying to get a Google review. He's gonna take more of a hit from a bad reputation of putting himself out there. He should have had a better system prepared for what he's doing. Not that what he's doing is wrong, because if you think about it, you got the True Greens of the world, and you got other companies that they offer a low ticket price entry point just to get you in the, what I'm saying, get you in the game, you know what I'm saying? Get you in the game, get you to play the game. After that, regular rates apply. So I understand his tactic, and it probably does work. However, that price point, whoo, they are crucifying him. You got landscapers getting on them in that group. You got business owners in general, and then you got the customers, people who are interested or upset, and then you got a few sprinkled in there that are like, I don't see why everybody's upset. That is a great price. Yeah, for it's you. Yeah, of course it's a great deal for you. And I feel like he's setting himself up a little bit for people to take advantage of the initial, because at the end of the day, somebody gonna send him into something that would typically cost $200 or more. Say, hey, you said $20, and they're gonna hold him to it, and he's gonna be mad while he's doing it. That's just what it is. But y'all let me know y'all comments what y'all thoughts about this type of marketing. I understand what he's doing, but for the specific industry, what he's doing is mowing. Probably not ideal. It's probably, his overhead cost is crazy. Like sometimes when it comes to mowing, some expenses that you just can't rid of unless you, I don't know. Let me know y'all thoughts on it. It's wild.